The true power of the God's Knights. The God's Knights are powerful individuals in One Piece who were introduced in the final saga. The first mention came when the Revolutionary Army's attack on Marihoa was being discussed, and it was revealed by the Marines themselves that the God's Knights had taken command of the situation in the Holy Land. According to Sakazuki, the situation spelled trouble for the Marines, because the fact is that the God's Knights actually hold higher authority than the Marines. They are directly above them in terms of authority, and they are led by Saint Garling Figureland, the Supreme Commander, and one of the highest-ranking celestial dragons in One Piece. The responsibilities of the God's Knights have not been fully revealed in the story. But, what can be said for sure is that they hold control over the judicial matters in the land of the gods, and at the same time, they also serve the duty of knights, that is, protecting the holy land of Marihoa, along with dealing with all kinds of criminal cases up there. Their strength is absolutely paramount. Fans are itching to see more of them in action, and in the final saga, they are certainly going to see more of them. As was mentioned before, the leader of the God's Knights is none other than Saint Garling Figureland. He was introduced as the supreme commander of this group rather recently, but, ever since then, things have changed greatly. It has now been confirmed that Saint Garling Figureland has been promoted to the position of 5 elders, which means that his control over the God's Knights is now put into question. Clearly, he has responsibilities as the Godhead of Science and Defense now, which means that someone else could have taken charge of the God's Knights. Perhaps, this person is Garling's very own son, and Shanks's twin brother who was recently introduced in One Piece, the members of the God's Knights. The God's Knights have quite a lot of powerful members. Given that this is an order that ranks above the Marines, it is highly likely that the God's Knights only consist of people with celestial lineage. Essentially, this means that all of them have royal blood and they're all ranking above just about everyone in the One Piece world. Only celestial dragons can serve in this order, and this essentially is the fighting group among the world nobles. It is interesting to note that most celestial dragons in One Piece do not possess any kind of combat abilities and they are, as is often the case, simple-minded. But, the God's Knights are certainly different. They are incredibly capable, and charismatic characters. It is believed that the God's Knights have at least 9 members within their ranks, with each of them possessing strength of the highest order. Given that they rank directly above the Marines, it is believed that their power is comparable to the Yonko. Of course, not all the God's Knights are going to be as strong as the Yonko, but, at the very least, the strongest of them all, that is, the supreme commander of the group, should be on a similar level. Garling held this position previously, but it may now have been passed to Shanks's brother, who was recently revealed in One Piece chapter 1134. The God's Knights have not had many named members so far, with Garling Figureland being the only one. But, One Piece's Kuma flashback introduced fans to quite a few members. There appears to be one individual who looks like a Grim Reaper, and another woman who is believed to be from the Manmeyer family. Fans also know that Shanks's brother serves this order, and he was revealed to the fans in One Piece chapter 1134, after he arrived on Elbaf. What exactly he intends to do there remains to be seen, but it is clearly under the orders of someone from the 5 elders, or perhaps Amu themselves. Another member of the God's Knights was recently introduced to the fans, and this person was none other than a bandaged woman. She partners Shanks's brother to Elbaf, and it remains to be seen as to what her true goal is on the island. She also has one of her eyes covered, and whether that has anything to do with her powers remains to be seen. How strong are the God's Knights? The overall power of the God's Knights has not been revealed to the fans just yet. But, given that Dragon was actually wary of this group, it can be said that they are strong enough to pose a threat to the Revolutionary Army. This is a clear implication of the fact that whoever is at the top of the God's Knights is actually a Yonko-level individual and that the commanders of this group are very capable, strong enough to take on enemies such as Sabo, and potentially even defeat them. The God's Knights must be absolutely magnificent in battle, because they actually took part in the God Valley incident and emerged from there unscathed. In fact, Garling battled all the pirates and returned without even a single scratch, which led to him being given the title of the Champion of God Valley. Of course, this was also down to the fact that he won the native hunting games, but, it cannot be understated that he is a very powerful individual. Overall, the God's Knights are essentially a new unit introduced in One Piece with tremendous strength, and the potential to rival even the likes of the Yonko, and go up against the strongest fighters in the world. With 2 of them now playing an active role in Elbaf, fans will certainly get a taste of what they are truly capable of, and whether they might actually be even stronger than the Emperors or not. All fans need to do is sit back patiently and watch them in action, as Shanks's brother and a mysterious woman take the lead and give readers a glimpse of what they are all about.